Hello everybody, I am Amit Parmar talking to you in the continuation lecture of my PHP series. In my previous lecture, we have seen how can we connect to the database and how can we insert records. To demo the same thing, we have used a product table where we have inserted some records using PHP. In today's lecture, we will continue the same example and we will see how can we retrieve records stored into the MySQL database. As a previous lecture, we have used the same example. As a quick overview, you can see using this HTML form, we have collected the product details and then we have connected to the MySQL database using this connection string, where we have inserted records using SQL command. Once records are inserted successfully, we want to demonstrate the same record into the table format. So for doing same thing, what I am going to do, I am going to write a simple PHP function which is going to be called if records are inserted successfully. So for example, let me say I am writing a simple function display database and then I'll write a body of the function here. So this function display db, which is going to be called, the function itself is like this, display db, and then here we will see how can we retrieve information or data stored into the table. So first thing is that we need a connection with the database, and to do the same thing as per the previous lecture, we will take a connection variable and we will call MySQL I underscore connect function. Here 4 arguments are required: localhost, that is server, then root, username, password empty, and then our database, this is product. If it is connected or not, we will just see using simple condition whether it is connected or not. We will just simply print a message echo connection error. So this is a quite simple error message if it is not connected. Now the first most important thing, we require SQL query. So to do the same thing, I'll take a string that is select star from database, table name is product. Now if you remember SQL queries, select query is used to retrieve the information from the table. So here I have written a very simple query. You can use the where clause, you can add as many concept of database to make it more appropriate as per the requirement. Right now I'll retrieve all the information, so I'll just write select star from table. Now I need to fire this query here into MySQL I underscore query function. Here 2 arguments required, connection variable and the SQL query string. If it's run successfully, it will return or it will fetch the records. We will store this records into a result data variable. Once it will fetch all the records, we will retrieve all records line by line, you can say row by row. And to do the same thing, I'll use a simple while loop where I will put the record into, let's say, one row variable, and then here there is a method called MySQLi underscore fetch underscore array, where result variable will be passed. Now basically here in each iteration this row variable will return us a record from the product table. Now before we actually use this loop, let me first create a table, a HTML table where we can display our data. So it will be table type. I'll use some of the CSS Java Bootstrap classes. So that classes will be for table type. Inside the table we need our first tr. So let me put it first row, where one first row will be there for the all headings. So we will add headings one by one. So the first heading, that is th, where that will be product ID, then th for product name, and then th for price. Okay, so this will create a basic structure of the table. Once all records will be fetched, I will echo again end of my table. Now here we will fetch the record and we will create a tr tag, and it will display our all data cell by cell. So in td tag we need to put $row, and this will fetch PID similarly. Similarly, here we need another TD cell. This will fetch the name, and one more to fetch price. This all records will be fetched from the table, database table, and then we will display here into the HTML table. So once all records will be fetched successfully, here we will complete our table. Let me add one more class, which this row, this is table primary. Okay, like this. Okay, this is enough. Now let me save this particular records and let's see the demo for the same. So here localhost product page. So if we see, this is what the HTML form. Let me add one record here. Let's say laptop. Then if I submit, you will be able to see that on successful insertion of record, we can say this table database where we have created this record. So all records are inserted and it display here in this format. So this is the example where we inserted record first and then we retrieve this record using this function. Thank you very much.